and welcome. Today we're talking about immigration updates, changes in effect from 1st December 2020 to January 1st, 2021. Majority of these changes will come into effect on the 1st of December 2020 and the 1st of January 2021. We provide the foundation for UK-based point-based system, which will apply from the 1st of January. This affects new arriving EU and EEA and Swiss citizens, except Irish nationals. The legislation represents a step by the government to commit to simplify the rules, implementing recommendations to ensure clarity is provided for migrants, employers, and all users of the rules. The end of free movement in the UK ends on the 31st of December, and the UK will no longer be among the EU, and this introduction to the point-based system is a big change for EU and EEA and Swiss citizens, and therefore they have created a mandatory range of introductory guidelines for those planning to enter the UK from 1st January 2021. This is also an inclusively created individual country pages where all these individual EU and EEA countries can go on, or Swiss countries, to check what they need to do to come into the UK, and also translated into 24 EU languages, and this will be updated in the following weeks. All EU and EEA and Swiss citizens arriving in the UK on or before 31st of December who wish to work and study in the UK would not apply to the point-based immigration system. If they want to stay in the UK after 30th of June 2021, they should apply for the EU settlement scheme upon arrival in the UK. Now we have a summary of the changes that have been done. We have the changes to the visitors route. Now, there are amended rules in line with these application principles to permit study of up to 6 months under the standard visitors route. All non-recreational study must be undertaken at an accredited institution. Recreational courses undertaken for leisure that last no longer than 30 days and which do not lead to any formal qualifications will not need to be undertaken in an accredited institution. Also, we are going to be allowing drivers on genuine international routes to collect as well as deliver goods and passengers in and out of the UK. This is to clarify the provisions, also harmonizing the extension of rules for visiting academics undertaking full range of permitted activities as academics. They are going to remove requirements for volunteering to be incidental to the main reason for the visit, uncouple the sporting and creative permitted paid engagement provisions, which will also allow them to start addressing the differing requirements of the two cohorts in a more tailored way. Now there is the introduction of the skilled worker route. The skilled worker route is for both EEA and non-EEA nationals, in other words, for all nationals of the world who wish to work and come to the UK for the purpose of working in a skilled job they have been offered. It replaces the Tier 2 general route. The key characteristics of this new route will be the same. Applicants must be sponsored to do a specific job which meets skills and salary requirements by an employer that has been licensed by the Home Office. The main difference between the Tier 2 general route and the skilled worker routes are outlined below. The minimum skill threshold is being branded and broadened from graduate occupations to occupations skilled to RQF Level 3, roughly equivalent to A-levels or Scottish hires. Applicants will not need to hold a formal qualification. It is a skill level of the job they will be doing which determines whether the threshold is met. The general salary threshold is being lowered from 30,000 a year to 25,600 a year, as is currently the case. Sponsors must pay their skilled workers a salary which equals or exceeds both the threshold and the going rates for the occupation, whichever is higher. Going rates are being updated in line with the newer salary data and the recommendations of the Independent Migration Advisory Committee. Sponsored workers may be paid less than the above amounts depending on the tradable points they are awarded. Applicants must be awarded 7 points in total, meeting the mandatory requirements of sponsorship, skill level, and English language skills. This will result in 50 points. An applicant may be awarded the remaining 20 tradable points through a combination of points of salary, a shorter occupation, or a relevant PhD qualification. The cap, which is currently applied under the Tier 2 General, is suspended. This will reduce the end-to-end process for sponsoring skilled workers by up to 4 weeks. There will be no requirements for sponsors to undertake resident labor market tests. This will remove at least a further 4 weeks from the end-to-end process of sponsoring skilled workers. Sponsors must be still be seeking to fill genuine vacancies which meet the skill and salary thresholds of the new route. The criteria used to identify a new entrant to the labor market are being amended. The 12-month cooling period and 6-year maximum length of stay in the route are being removed. The 35,800 salary threshold for settlement application is being removed. Instead, sponsors must pay their skilled workers a salary which equals or exceed 25,600 per year and the going rate for their occupation. The sponsored in the shortage occupation or listed health or education occupations may be paid 20,480 £1,000 per year, but their salary must equal or exceed the going rate for their occupation, for example nurses, which is £24,906. All the salary reductions permitted through tradable points will not apply to settlement applications. So this is making it more easier for people to settle in the UK even after their visas expire. Changes to intra-company transfer rules. The intra-company transfer route is established for employees who are being transferred by the employer company to do a skilled role in the UK. This is a graduate training route for employees who are being transferred from their company to a role in the UK as part of a structured graduate training program. The route has been revised and has a point-based format, making it more clearer for users to navigate the requirements and to unify several cross-cutting requirements with other routes. The main changes are: a change is being made to the cooling off requirement. Instead of migrants being barred from re-entering the UK as an ICT for 12 months after departing, they will be permitted to hold intra-company transfer for up to 5 years and a 6-year rolling period, or up to 9 years in any 10-year period for high earners. Provisions for high earners will be unified to a single salary threshold of £73,900. Workers with salaries at or above that threshold will be permitted to hold intra-company transfer leave for up to 9 years in any 10-year rolling period and are exempt from the requirement to have worked for the overseas business for 12 months prior to entering the UK. In countries, switching into the intra-company transfer route will now be easier. However, applications will still need to be an existing employee with a period of overseas experience prior to applying, unless they are a high earner. I will be making a video about the skilled route, the healthcare visa, just so you can understand how this new skilled visa works, and also how you can also apply for the skilled visa and to see if your job fits into this, and to go ahead to look for jobs that will enable you to get a placement on this visa. And after all these visas, you're also qualified to apply for your indefinite leave to remain in the UK after working in the UK for up to 5 years. And that's all for me. If you do like this video, do give it a thumbs up, like, share, subscribe. I'll see you in my next one. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.
Hold up, I am on my way, I'm in motion. Let's go to the ocean. Yeah, let's go out.